Hey everybody, Rajesh Durbal here, two-time Hawaii Ironman World Championship finisher, first triple amputee in the world to do that race. I have 37 years of inspiring, encouraging, and motivating people to become better than who they are. I know I say 37 years because I'm 37 years old and I don't feel like it, but I know what it takes to overcome challenges. I know what it takes to love yourself. I know what it takes to have forgiveness of yourself and to accept yourself and to allow yourself to become great. I know what it takes to believe in yourself first and foremost, and to push past boundaries and limitations and physical disabilities and mental disabilities, emotional chains and bondages that are holding us up inside and that are preventing us from moving forward. I know what it takes to do that. I've accomplished that, and I've done that continuously every single day in my life. Every single day I show up in the world and I have to prove myself of who I am and what I'm about, and am I capable of keeping up with people. Because as we get up and as we go throughout our days, we're constantly being judged, we're constantly being evaluated, whether we believe it or not. If you don't believe me, think about it. When you get up and you see somebody that's looking really good and proper, sometimes you might compare yourself to them, or sometimes you might think, oh man, I need to get that clothing because that looks really good on them, or I want to style my hair like that. So we're constantly judging people, and we're constantly evaluating things around us, and it can get really, really daunting and tiring to not feel like that you're living up to a standard that you want to live up to, or you're trying to aspire to be something that you want and you see, and you don't know if you can even ever get there because you're not the right size, you're not the right height, you don't have the right athletic abilities. Well, I'm here to tell you that you can do all those things, because if I could do it as a triple amputee and overcome these challenges every single day, physically, mentally, emotionally, and being judged as I walk out there, then you can too. I've developed a breakthrough power program, training program, to help people, to lead them throughout life, to help them have a vision, to believe in themselves, to have fun, to figure out the vitality, to figure out what's holding them back, and how to get that vitality back into their lives where they feel fresh and charged and energized and expecting to accomplish things in the day and just feel good about themselves, where you can wake up and say, you know what, I might not have everything right, but I feel good about myself. I feel good at where I'm at. I have a roadmap of where I want to go, and I'm on this amazing journey. A journey is discovering all these experiences and feeling great about yourself, and then feeling the sense of accomplishment and the sense of progress coming over into your life. You see, a journey is a never-ending experience. It's a never-ending discovery mechanism to figure out, okay, what is it that's really going to add value to my life, and what do I need to put into my life constantly in order to continuously add value and to add joy back into my life. I always say, we're going on a journey, and the journey through life is something that's amazing because it's never ending. It's always filled with new experiences, new emotions, new feelings, revitalized relationships, revitalized passions, revitalized health and strength and energy. And that journey constantly needs to be happening in your life all the time, because if you don't have that, then you can get stagnant and dry. As you can see, I'm wearing my South Africa hat here. I actually got this as a present as we were hiking Mount Kilimanjaro. After we summited and came back down to base camp, one of the climbers, Dylan, he actually gave it to me, and a nice scarf. I'm wearing it today because it's a little cold out here in Florida. It's about 37, 38 right now, but it's not cold at all. I mean, I hear a lot of people on social media and all over the place, throughout just my daily life, that throughout the day they're just complaining about the cold, like, oh my god, it's so cold, stay warm. I'm like, really, it's not even cold. Just be grateful and be thankful for where you're at. Be grateful and thankful for what you have and the abilities to go outside and embrace the breeze on your face and the sun in your eyes, because there's people in this world that don't even have that opportunity. They don't even have the ability to get outside. They're stuck in hospital beds. They're stuck in homes, and they just wish that they can just go and have just a little small piece of what we have right here, right now. So we should always be grateful and thankful. And I'm not saying that to beat on the people that complain. I know it's cold, but we can always find something to complain about. And the only way life is going to start changing if you start having more gratitude for what you have in your life, and you start receiving the blessings that are all around you. It's like it's a blessing to be out here and have this sun. I'm from New York originally, and over there they have tons of snow. They haven't seen the sun in a couple days, and I know what it's like to go through those seasons where it's like dismal and gray. You don't even want to get up and out of the bed. So be grateful for where you're at, and be grateful and thankful for the blessings that you have, because there's always somebody out there that's worse off than you. In next weekend, not this weekend but the following weekend, I'll be flying out to South Africa on our Freedom Tour. We have our first indie film premiere out there for Beyond Boundaries. If you have not checked out the trailer, go check it out. You're gonna love this trailer. If you're out there in South Africa, please come to the premiere. The tickets are 550 Rand. It's not a lot. We've dropped it down just to include a lot of people out there to come and be a part of this, and to inspire and change your life, to have real progress, strong stories of people with courage and determination and spirit and heart to just go and pick themselves out of the pit of like trauma and just self-shame and doubt, and just go and then do something that's super huge that people can't even fathom. Like, how do you go and do that? Well, you're gonna hear firsthand of what it takes to do that, not just from me but from other people. Like I said, I've been living this for 37 years. I know what it takes to overcome challenges. I know what it takes to turn life around. I know the steps and the building blocks in order to get yourself from point A to point B, but not just point A to point B, but do it with fun, do it with strength, do it with courage, do it with total certainty, where you're just like, I'm just gonna make this happen no matter what, and not have any fear of what's gonna happen or knowing the pieces, because a lot of times you have all this fear that comes over us, and before we even get started, we just get all this fear, and then we defeat ourselves. Or we think about it, it's like, yeah, it sounds good, yeah, I'm all inspired, and then when you go and you start thinking about it and rationalize it, we start thinking about all the things that could possibly go wrong, or all the things we have to give up, and then we never really take that first step. Or we take the first step, and then we have one step on the other side, or we're still looking back while we're taking the first step. You know, it's not going to really make a difference. It's not really going to add impact and significance and value long lasting into your life. You might have that just for a moment, but overall throughout the whole course of your life, and to really super transform your life where it's lasting positive change right here right now, that's what it's going to take. You're going to have to let go of those beliefs and strengths, and the only way that happens to harness that strength and harness that belief and bring all that in is to let go of the negative, be grateful where you're at, and then make a conscious decision right here right now that this is where I'm going to go, this is how I want to live my life, and I'm not going to take it anymore. I'm not going to settle for less. I'm not going to settle for less than I can become, create, and do. You're not going to take a step back. And once you set that level and you get it and you feel it in your heart, and you just like screaming at the top of your lungs where, you know what, I'm not settling. I'm not going to deny myself the abilities and my talents. I'm not going to second guess myself. I have what it takes. I am strong. I'm confident. I'm fully able. You're going to feel that come over you. You're going to feel that sense of calmness and strength. And that's the power that's going to be driving inside of you to push you forward. So do that. And I leave people to help them to uncover that and get that back into their lives. It's part of my Breakthrough Power program. And I teach that all across the world. I'm going to be rolling that out really soon. We're revamping the entire site, making it really affordable for people to start this program and to start taking action, daily rituals, and to make change right here right now and make an impact right here right now, not 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks from now, or a month from now, or 5 months from now, but right here right now, because that's the name of the game. For things to get better right here right now, you have to start making conscious decisions and efforts right here right now. It's 2015. It's a new year. It's a new standard. It's a new beginning. It's a fresh new start. Let's make it a fresh new start, and let's continue with that progress. Let's continue to live unshakable, to live free, and to discover our passions. I want to help you get there, and I know we can get there together. So support the film, check out live-free.net, get some resources. I have free resources out there to get you moving, to get you putting strategies together, and check out the Breakthrough Power program when I roll that out within the next 2 weeks. So you can check that out and see what's going on, and sign up for some online video training, or even come to one of my seminars, or even come to one of my elite peak performance retreats that I'm rolling out brand new, where I'm going to take just the top of the 1% of people who are peak performers or people who are not, but they want to get there really fast. It's just a 7-day retreat that really dives into the breakthrough performance. We do simple things in my conferences, but this is just really in-depth, total immersion, just retreat, just breakthrough power, putting massive action, lots of fun. We have lots of planned activities, lots of awesome training, and I bring in a lot of the top peak performers and coaches that work with me to help train people as well. Anyway, I'm gonna get out there. You guys take care, live free, live amazingly.